Oh, so annoying, man. So annoying. You have no idea how much stress that fucking is.
God. Who gives a fuck? We're back now. Jesus Christ. Hey, let me tell the people on Telegram that we've got some fucking sound. Here we go. All right, we're on now. So, what the fuck's that about? Why is it giving me my Skype back? Here we go. Hello, Black Old TR, Street Soldier. Yeah, Betty Bennett. Right. Here we go. Go on YouTube. Just my phone now. Fucking hell, Betty. Why's it doing that? I know, I need to mod someone up for sure.
Dan's mod. Dan's already mod.
Right. Here we go. What are we going to talk about now? What the fuck has been going on this week in the news? Come on, someone bring something to my fucking attention. Brill's looking in the mirror. Who the fuck was that Brill geezer? Why are you logging on if you don't like me? These lefties are so sick in the head that they'll come onto my stream just to sit there and try and give me a cuss. Like, dude, how about we both jump on stage? I challenge any lefty to jump on a comedic stage with me and we will just roast each other. And I guarantee I fucking win. I will go at yous. Any one of yous jump up on the stage with me and we will go cuss for cuss in a roast and I will do it. That is a challenge to anyone in Antifa, any lefty. Jump on the fucking stage with me and we see what happens. Because I guarantee you'll be running off crying and soaking your Pokemon cards in your tears. Promise you.
All they'll do is just play some fucking cards, man.
Yeah.
They'll just be like, you're this, you just hate on people. Yeah, you're a
racist. Give me something. Nothing. You fucks.
Didn't even have my mic put fucking in my face.
Yeah, can we get rid of Brill Smith, please? He's talking out of his arsehole. Yeah, Brill. Pokemon cards, mate.
Dan, what you want him? You want him gone?
Yeah. Goodbye.
Yeah, all right. See you later, mate.
We're nonce. We can't have nonce. You know, people making comments like that. Anyway.
See you later, son.
Right. All right. Excuse me. Did anyone hear in the news this week? Well, I think it was today I see it. Cinderella. They're going to do a live. This is Disney, right? This is Disney with a $sign instead of an S. Disney. They're going to do a fucking lefty Cinderella. So you're going to have a black gay man playing the fairy godmother. How the fuck is that going to work?
It's a joke.
The fairy godmother. Mother. That means woman. Only a woman can be a mother. Only a man can be a father. They're going to have the fairy godmother as a black gay geezer. Can you pull that up, bruv? Give me the story. I need to read through this. What's his name? Bill something. Give me this.
Let's pull it up. I need to pull up Telegram.
I'll shit you up.
Where was the story sent in Telegram?
Just Google it. Just Google that shit. Pull that out for me because, like, before we bring our guest on, I just want to touch on a few subjects here, you know, and then we'll bring on our guest and I'll give him some questions. And once again, I apologise for the delay. I don't know what the fuck happened there. My tablet's just going to cunt. Clearly. Michelle Obama. Michelle Obama. Yeah, a black man. Yeah, black gay man. Yeah, I get it. You got it up yet, bro?
Trying to.
So everyone can see it.
Yeah, this is it, isn't it? Let's have a look. Let me show you first. You tell me if this is a story.
Yeah, he's Billy Porter. That's it. That's the one. That's the one.
So let's get it up here so people can see.
Yeah. Here we go. Here we go. Wag it up there. Wag it up there. Look at this geezer. Billy Porter. Here we go. Let me read this. A black gay man will be playing the role of a transgender fairy godmother in Sony's upcoming modern reimagining. Well, how the fuck is that modern? That's just some fucking fucked up lefty imagining, right? That's what they should have put. In the far left reimagining of Cinderella. Why is this news? Because entertainment media can't get enough of social justice on their screens. I like these people. RT is sick. If fairy god... That's about right, isn't it? Like, but fairy being the... yeah, you are a fairy, son. Billy Porter doesn't have an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor written all over it. We don't know what does, wrote Gay Magazine, Pink News. Pink News, yeah, fair enough. You know, gay people need their own news and that. Why? It's the same news as everyone else. Fuck's sake.
Don't know. It's all about equality, but it's not really equal, is it?
Let's say it as Women's Magazine. Hey? Women's Magazine, you should be pulling your fucking hair out about this. Like, you're always moaning that we make more an hour than you. We take all your jobs. And now you're going to let a black gay man take the fucking job as fairy godmother. He's took that fucking role off a woman.
Yeah.
Like, the feminists should be up in arms about this. Like, hey, fuck. You know what I mean?
What
is this? No way. According to woke media. There's nothing woke about it. There's a geezer that's just took a woman's job. You should be pissed. If it was me playing him, I don't fucking know anymore. And look at that tiara on his nut. Look at it. What is it? It's just fucking put a load of bent scaffolding on his head. Like some copper pipes pulled out of a fucking wall. Out of some laths and plaster and some floorboards. Chuck that shit on his head. And Harry looks good. No. And some screwed up fucking newspaper on his shoulders. What is he wearing?
Oh, look at these comments as well.
What's this? Why is this a big deal? Does it matter? Well, no, it does matter if you're a fucking feminist, because a man's just took your job. Minrura Aurora. Fuck your name is.
Watch it flop anyway.
Of course it'll flop. Every fucking live reanimated fucking thing they've ever done flops. Like, you see the genie in Aladdin. That didn't really matter what colour there was, because he's fucking blue anyway. So Will Smith playing him, or fucking Robin Williams, as long as it was a comedian, someone that had a bit of fucking humour about him, didn't really matter. Let's see what they're saying. I agree, Fair Maiden. Yep. You know what I mean? Here we go. All right, haggis. Evening, Danny boy. What's happening? What the fuck, idiots? Okay, make the UK gay so they can't fight real men who arrive on rubber dinghies. We'll send the fairies out there to bash them with their handbags, you know?
Oi.
You hear me then? Whoa.
Right, who can we put? Just a quick thing that's really important to the live stream to keep it going, to keep it fucking alive. I need some mods out there. So who's trustworthy? Who would do it? Blah blah blah.
Fair Maiden all day long if she wants to.
Yeah.
Fair Maiden all day long. I don't know. Yeah. Whoever wants it, just put your name up and we'll do it.
Fair Maiden, you are now a mod. Hurt her feelings. Do you know that? Do you know
primary school policy being implemented? Next step, teaching from the age of 5. Yeah. Do you know what? I was happy days. I was just on Wake Up UK talking about this. Apparently, they want to teach kids from the age of 5 about sex and wanking and masturbation. What the fuck's that about?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's no good. That's no good. Like, how the fuck, like, this is what I said at Wake Up UK. I remember growing up and, like, I think I did it in year 6, a little bit of sex ed, man and woman, you know, having sex. And it was a drawn cartoon diagram thing, you know, showing how the semen leaves the fucking penis and all this shit. You know, boring stuff, not really raunchy. And then there was a woman giving birth, and it was like the most easiest pregnancy you ever fucking seen.
Who's
Like,
TR News, Lou? Sorry.
yeah, that'd be Chris. Yeah.
You want him as
Chuck
mod,
him.
yeah? He's saying,
Yeah,
sorry,
yeah,
Chris, I just don't know who you are yet. I will do.
yeah. I
Yeah, I'll
think
mod you up, brother.
it's Chris or Romy Tobinson. Romy Tobinson, one of them. TR News is cool. No worries. Just make sure there's no lefties writing, you know, disgusting comments in there about nonces and pedos.
So the Blunt Crusader, I disagree with you, man. You should not homeschool your kids. It just because you're worried about them becoming LGBT, blah blah blah, and being taught that. What you should do is fucking do more about it. Give your kids the weapons to fucking tackle this shit. You should not homeschool your kids.
That might be an idea, you know. But anyway, yeah, they're saying it's teach the kids from 5 about wanking and all this shit. That's not right. I remember growing up, right, and we'd, you know, sit up late and watch the 15-minute preview of Television X and shit. Who's old enough to remember that? Do you remember that? Just waiting for them 10 minutes, like a couple of couple of tits here and there. Weren't really no minge in it or nothing like that, but you know, all that sort of shit. And then Channel 5, you remember Exotica Erotica and what was the other show on Channel 4, like Sexetera or whatever the fuck it was?
Sex Extra.
Yeah. The
I can't remember exactly what it was called.
something like that. Someone tell me. I don't know. Yeah, you remember the free view 10 minutes. Look at these little perverts in here. Look at these little perverts, all these little dudes. They used to sit up and that. Do you remember hey, who remembers cable? Or when you first got Sky and you could have it room to room, but it would only be whatever the fuck they were watching downstairs, you would be able to watch upstairs. So you knew when your mum went to bed, right? You knew when your mum went to bed because dad, like, you'd be sitting there watching TNT, some old fucking film. Then once you heard mum go to bed, you'd see the channel buttons coming up, 9. And you'd be like, yeah, go on, Dad, 9. And then, and then go on to the porn channel to get the 10-minute preview. And then you knew what your dad was doing, but he didn't know you knew what he was doing. Yeah, that shit. Good old pervy dad watching the fucking porn.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Right, I'm getting some unified chat. 2 secs.
You know them. That's where topless darts. Yeah, I remember that. The old birds with the tits out and the darts. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. Bit of the old Johnny Vaughan, yeah. Oh shit. That's how we learned about sex back then. That's what I was on about. Sorry. That's how we learned about sex back then. We just wait for the dirty Channel 5 films. And then the 10-minute previews. I'm not wrong, am I? You know, that's how we used to do it. You know, we'd do the shit in year 6. And then you'd have that one mate that knew about things that you didn't because he had some older brothers and he'd nick his porno mags, you know, out from the bottom of his shoebox in the bed, you know? And he'd check out his brother's dirty smut and he'd bring it in for you. So, look at this, bro. Look what I got. Look what I got. In the boys' toilets. Look, bro, look.
Scan the toilet.
You know, fucking teachers might find out about it or some shit. That was it. None of this fucking teaching 5-year-olds about masturbation and how it's normal and that's some lefty fucking whacked up shit. Why are they doing that? You know? Oh, fuck me. I knew this was coming. Someone fingered a girl behind a bike shed. That happened. That happened, you know? Everyone remembers that, you know? Your first girl when you're fucking 13, whatever. And she's talking about, oh, did you hear that Zoe and Scott, they was fingering each other, and then you'd talk about it, and you'd get an hand up her shirt, feel her boobie a little bit, and that was that's how the fucking kids do it. Start teaching 5-year-olds about fucking ranking and that, man. My 5-year-old don't need to know about that, never.
Mate, that is fucking paedophilia. I don't care what the hell you say, man.
Yeah, it's fucked up, man.
It's paedophilia. You want to teach kids at that age shit like that, you're a paedophile. Period.
Yeah, I can see you typing, Anthony Whitman. No worries, you're there. Yeah. What the fuck, man? And these unisex toilets. Come on, mate. Who wants that? You know what I mean? What are you going to do next? The locker rooms? Boys and girls all getting changed in the same locker rooms in school. And if you go swimming, universal locker. No. My little girl don't need to see some geezer's airy Corey. You know what I mean? My little 4-year-old doesn't need to see a geezer standing next to her having a piss or getting his fucking todger out. No. Unless it's me taking them. You know how that is. Your dad takes you swimming. You got a boy and a girl as kids. You're not going to then...
what's happening, Stephen Maguire?
Oh, Maguire.
What is happening, brother?
It's non-Byron.
Good to see you in the chat, mate.
He's right, How can a non-binary masturbate? How would they do it? Do they rub their clit or do they rub their... Yeah. How does that work? You ain't that binary, are you? They're full of shit. There's no such thing. Liars.
They're trying to push this shit. I think, and I hope there's too many people that are just against all this shit.
Anthony, I'm having a drink up now, son. I don't know about you. We're having a drink up now, bruv. I'm on the IPA Citra. Don't know about you, geese. Oh man, these comments, why are they being held up? They need to be just let go. Let them do it, and then we just ban the people that are pricks. Every boy's dreams. Mod Daz up. Yeah, Daz can be a mod. Yeah, Daz can be a mod. No worries, man. Daz is tops.
Daz, I'll sort you out. Here you go, mate.
Daz is one of the top blokes you ever meet in your life, Vons. One of the top blokes.
Push deep.
No worries. Hey, should we chuck our guest on in a minute? Yeah, do you want to give him a tinkle? See if he's ready.
Yeah, we'll give him a tinkle.
Hey, look, apologies for the old technical difficulty earlier.
Yeah, that was bollocks.
Oh, mate.
I have been working on this podcast. I mean, I worked, obviously, 2 weeks ago, and then we done the podcast.
All you people that stuck around,
all lovely and fine,
sticking around. We've got some great things lined up for this show. We've got the Lefty Lunatic half-hour debut. We're going to sit here and we're all going to take the piss out of pictures of maniac lefties. We're going to put them up on the screen for everyone and we'll just rag them out in random order. And we'll just cane lefty after lefty. Stick around for that. We're going to have a proper little... Trust me, just stick around for it. It's well worth it. I promise you. Like, I apologise for the delay, but it is worth sticking around for it. Trust me.
Should be some good shit. Hopefully, anyway. So what's the plan? Am I getting him on?
Yeah, right. Drag him up. Talk about what he needs to talk about.
Let's get X on.
Give him on this. So.
There goes your connection.
Evening, how are we doing?
How you doing, mate?
What's happening?
Good to see you.
All good, yeah?
Yeah, the truth teller. Here he is.
Yeah, that was my plan. I was going to wear a mask and not reveal myself because I'm speaking on these monsters, but fuck it, I went there, so.
Good man. Good man. We're there with you too, so.
That's it, cheers.
Well, as much as we can be. I know you're out in the fucking field doing all the proper work.
Yeah, that's it, exactly.
If we can give you a platform to sort of talk about it, then we will. But yeah.
Do you know what? He don't look that dissimilar from his mask, though, does he, with that moustache? he actually looks... fucking we are. He's a Guido. What's his name? Guido Fawkes, isn't it? Is that his real name? I'm getting that wrong, aren't I?
Guy Fawkes.
Yeah.
Oh, I know you mean, in Parliament. Yeah.
Fawkes. His real name was Guido, wasn't it? Oh, have I got that wrong? I must have that wrong.
Guido.
So what's been happening? How did the weekend go? Tell us about it.
Yeah, it was decent. Obviously, we was there Saturday in Telford, Southwater. We had about 60, 70 people there. It wasn't big numbers, but the message got out there. I spoke for a good while. We had Danny Tomo there, and we had a woman come forward as well, and she spoke, and it was productive. And we got the message out there. There was Telford police there, so I made sure that they knew that what we were speaking about, and I gave them some abused the council where I could, and told them what they'd done wrong, and they'd ignored the gang grooming in Telford since the 80s, and the police have. But our real thing on Saturday, we was targeting the taxi licensing laws and getting cameras in taxis, because everywhere around the UK you've got an issue where kids are being groomed and flirted with in taxis, and if you had cameras in there, they'd be safe. So obviously that was our real message. But we spoke about the gang grooming that's gone on since the 80s, and it's wrong. Yeah.
Why do you think personally? Why do you think, from your point of view, not what you've heard or anything like that, why do you think the councils are ignoring it? Your personal view?
Because of it started off with a PC agenda, and this fact, anyways, if it was a PC agenda, they don't want to be calling out being called racist for targeting what they should be, and that's known around the country. That's been said. And then you've got Gordon Brown and Jackie Smith, when they were in power. That's Gordon Brown, and she was Secretary of State. They told them to ignore what's going on, ignore the gang grooming. They told the police force across the land and the councils to ignore the gang grooming of children. That's why it went on. But you've got the follow-on from the PC agenda. You've got where they don't want to lose their jobs. They don't want their friends to be fired, so they keep shut in council, and the same in police as well. So when they've ignored it for that long, it's got to a point now where if they speak out, they don't want to be fired, or they don't want their powers to be fired. But they've got to look at what's right and what's wrong. It's not about right or left or race, religion, or that bullshit.
Yeah, I agree with you.
It's about
fair. Me and my brother are we're more central than anything.
Yeah.
I've been driven right, if that makes sense. I've been driven right. The left have gone so far now that even people like me, Dave Rubin, Jordan Peterson, even Piers Morgan, who is a staunch lefty, really, isn't he?
Yeah.
We've all kind of gone right, almost. Like we get pushed that way, and we get called out in that. So, it's kind of. You are bang on. It shouldn't be about right or left. It should be about kids being protected at all costs.
But because of the difference in agendas, where the left will just condemn everything you say and give you abuse, even if you're not right wing or whatever, then they're pushing you over that way. So that's kind of the way it is now. You either, if you're not left or you don't fit their narrative or their agenda, then they're just pushing you that way because you don't agree with what they say. But you're a fascist for speaking out or saying something. But they're the ones telling you, oh, you can't say this and can't say that, and condemning what you're saying. So surely that is fascism. And they're pushing people like you down the middle, like Pierce, who he voted to remain, but now he's accepted it. And now he's just like, wow, these people are doing my head in. basically, and that's kind of everyone's attitude now, really.
Yeah, this is it. You know, the real fascists are the left, and we keep proving this week after week and after day. This stuff happens, and they jump on our chats. They try and upload disgusting things like child pornography and things like that to try and get us banned. And I just had one guy here now calling one of my good friends a nonce for no good reason. Like, there's no proof of that. There's no. He's never done a damn thing like that. It's just a fucking stupid thing to say.
Yeah.
And they just keep doing it. Like, and do you see us doing that to their platforms? Other than joking about them, I mean, I make jokes.
Yeah, exactly.
I make jokes about them. I make light of it, and I take the piss out of them in the hopes that maybe a bit of comedy here and there might bring us together. You know, we can laugh at each other and all that.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm the first person to laugh at my fucking self, man. Like tonight, the fucking stream took half hour to get on. Do you think I could go cry about it?
Oh man, I was gonna cry. I was gonna fucking cry.
Shit happens, you know. We just fucking, laugh about it. We're not.
Yeah, exactly.
I ain't some tech expert sitting there with a team behind me,
No, Norm. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wish I did have a little team to get some of the fucking pressure off.
It's what it is. You got to fucking laugh at yourself sometimes, and they seem incapable of doing that. Of laughing at them.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, we're sat here having a laugh and we'll take the piss, but you go into their camp and it's like Nazi, 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 and they're like all serious, giving you shit, and you think like, well, we'll sit here and have a laugh with you and we'll talk to you, but the minute you're not fitting their agenda or they don't like what you're saying, it's like, oh, you're racist or you're Nazi or you can't do that or.
Bruv.
All the weapons.
Can't even throw this up anymore. Like, this is a white power.
That's a 666 to me.
It's neither. It's none of them. It's an okay sign. It means
to me, that's always meant 666.
Meant. Yeah, look at him. Look, trying to troll on our own show.
I ain't trolling. It's just 666, man.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough.
It doesn't look like it. If they've got any purpose on this planet now, it's just entertainment because that's all they are.
Oh, to me, mate. Do you know how many times I get giggles out of these cunts? Like, all week. And this is the only reason I even jumped in on this, because I'd watch it on telly, and I'd sit there, and I'd ag me missus, and I'd ag the people around me, because I'd be sitting there caning them out, and I was thinking, do you know what? This shit needs to... I need to share this with more than just annoying my family. So I thought, let's do it. And this shit just went this way, so whatever. Now we've got a fucking podcast about it, so whatever.
It's class.
They're gonna hate, mate. They followed me around at work. Do you know what I mean? Like, they've got all pictures of me getting my lunch and stuff, like saying this is Uncaged. You know what I mean? Coming out of a co-op and that with me sandwich, and they're just taking pictures of me saying this is a fascist. I was like, what? Because I took the piss out of you. I'm all of a sudden a fascist. Okay. That makes sense, doesn't it? I wasn't even right wing. I was just a dude. I didn't even vote, I don't think, back then. Didn't even bother with that. So tell me about the biggest lefty lunatic you've ever encountered on your travels, if you have yet.
I mean, I can't really say that I have because I've gone to demos and things like that, but like the Tommy ones and that, but I've never really we've seen the left arrive in their numbers, but never really, because I've never gone out there. It's only till now that I've actually come online in YouTube and things like that, so I've never gone into their crowd and filmed them. And I focus on what we're doing, but I mean, the most amusing is when the Labour MP turned up on Saturday from like a few years ago, and he's hiding in the background filming, and someone came over to me and said, "Oh, he's a Labour MP." So we went over and not abused him. We got him on a live feed and asked him questions, and then later on,
Danny Tomo got on film. The geezer with a beard.
Yeah.
I've got the video. Let me try and get it up.
Yeah, get it up for the audience so they know what we're talking about, just in case you ain't seen
Yeah,
it.
X sent it to me earlier. All right, I've got it now. So give me a second, I'll get it up.
And he turned up to your demo to film you as being an ex-Labour MP. Now,
He
why
was
the fuck did he do that?
stood in the background, yeah, like just taking notes, whatever. Stood there, thought he'd get away with it. Someone spotted him, and then I was like, "Hey, Danny, he's an ex-Labour MP." So Danny went over and live streamed him and asking him questions. And then later on, you've got this Peter Bradley posting on his own Twitter saying, "I was accosted by thugs." He was accosted by thugs because he was asked questions on a live feed. And then that went in the local paper that ex-Labour MP Peter Bradley was accosted by thugs.
My God, what was he doing? Was he hiding in bushes like a little peeping Tom? Because he looked like
might
one.
As well have, yeah.
All popping his head up and that, looking a bit like Rolf Harris. Yeah, you don't look suspect, you geese. He should have just got. What's that fucking thing he used to blow in the old Aborigines thing? And Rolf Harris, you know, when he, can you guess what it is yet? Sitting in the background like a little nonce. And then saying he got accosted because he's fucking, you know, turning up to someone else's fucking demo to take a bit of filming and try and mug people off and then gets called out for it. And then it's their fault. Yeah, mate. Yeah, mate. Peter fucking Bradley. Never trust a man with two first names. That's fucking been proven right, isn't it? Only joking. Jesus. If you've got two names, I'm fucking with you. Don't worry. You got him up, yeah? Where is he, bro? Yeah, is that him?
Yeah, he paused by accident, I think.
That's
right. So let's try and get this video up.
Get it up, get it up. Hey, look at him. Mate, he looks pervy. Don't he?
What's that?
Peter Bradley.
Oh, where is it?
You got it there somewhere, ain't you?
I believe so.
And amongst all his dodgy videos, yeah.
Can you guess what he is yet?
Dodgy shit.
Who remembers the Animal Hospital theme tune, man? I used to love that theme tune, and then he just killed it for me. Turning out a bit fucking nuts.
Oh, Rolf, yeah.
Why
the fuck did he have to go and do that, though, man?
Let me get it up, man. I need that. I used to have that as a fucking ringtone. I swear,
that's
wrong.
Not. Yeah.
That's not a lie. I used to have that. There we go.
We all watched him in our childhood. We can't lie.
Oh yeah.
That's Peter Bradley's new theme tune. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Yeah, that was the best theme tune ever, wasn't it? It had nothing to do with animals. Nothing. Like just like the really rolled show would have like, you know, tigers and shit like that. You'd hear like roars and then little squeaky noises and shit. And then you got
playing it now.
Oh, he's at the video. Look, here he is. Look, there's Rolf. Hang on, let me play the theme tune as he walks. Yeah, look. Here he is. It suits him, doesn't it? On this week's show, we got a dead squirrel. Oh shit! He does. Look, he's got some kittens in a bag, hasn't he? I bet there's some kittens in there. He's just rescued from a bin. Yeah. Go on, Rolf. On your way, cunt.
He walks over to the police.
Yeah, so basically...
Poundland Karl Marx. Yeah, that's actually better. Actually, that's better than Rolf. Oh shit! Look at him.
Can they hear that sound?
These guys are
They
harassing
should be able
me.
to, yeah.
That's cool.
This guy and his
Not with
trainers.
fucking Lewis talking though. Oh,
No.
fucking Luke talking.
Sorry, yeah. Let me. I'm having a piss and getting a beer because I've had enough of Rolf and the. Oh, that is Tomo, isn't it? Yeah, look.
This is where he gets questioned.
He's been complicit in the grooming and the rape of our children. Have been raped in this community. They've been murdered. But this Labour MP stood back. I've not said on a live stream.
He called me a pedo. He called me a pedo. I think it's kind of paused. No.
Sorry, mate. I'm trying to put the volume down a little bit, but I'll wait.
People can't hear the sound in that video that much.
Yeah, I know.
That's
I'm
cool.
back. You can hear me
Just
talk some
pause
shit.
it. And,
Oh, look at it. That's like Rolf Harris, though, bro. Look at him.
yeah, he does.
State of it. Yeah,
Well,
deal with it. Hey, look, bruv. That's the new bottle. Sorry, I've got to promote my favourite ale, Hobgoblin. Look at that new packaging. Shit. Anyway. So what that cunt turned up then. But that ain't bad. Look, dude, I know you're saying that there's only 60 people. 60 people turning up, you know, to do something is, I think, admirable. You know, you got to look at it of glass half full, not glass half empty.
Oh, yeah. Well, we got the message out and it's all online, so the word will get out there. And Rolf turned up.
Like you know.
This is being streamed to Twitch and Facebook as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
when
it's just on YouTube.
Oh, that's really good then.
Yeah, there'd be some people watching it,
So
hopefully.
that guy's a piece of shit, basically, because he didn't really say much, did he?
Yeah.
Fucking idiot. A geezer that covered up the rape and grooming of children of this country.
He got abused on Twitter as well. I made sure.
Yeah.
He's had his. He's failed anyway. It was a laugh more than anything.
You know what's pissed me off the most, right, about him? He has given bearded people a bad name, and I'm not. Like, you know what I mean? Walking about with that fucking dirty cat under his chin. Giving geezers like me a bad name. No, I'm not having it, mate. I'm going to catch him. I'm going to shave him. That's not illegal.
His day's coming anyway. His day's coming. Someone will probably be at his door soon and exposing the cunt. So.
Dirty bastard. Dirty bastard.
Anonymous Geordie.
Yeah. I've got that bed, Luke. Good. I've got top man. What's happening? Active Mank streams. Yeah. What's happening, dude?
That's Aaron, that is.
Yeah, he's a good geezer. He was messaging me the other day. I liked him. He's cool. Rolf.
He's a ladies' man, he is.
Oh, is he now? Oh, man.
I've seen his work in action in Manchester.
Mm-hmm.
It's more fucking competition.
He's a DILF, is he? Is he a daddy yet? Is he a DILF? Or is he just a young hungry lion getting out there, getting in the action?
Yeah, the second one. He's a good laugher, he's sound.
Top man. You freak could be the best uncaged. That cunt ain't coming nowhere near me. Fucking Rolf Harris. Not happening. Not looking like that. No, mate. He's like a fucking crackhead's Father Christmas, isn't he? You know what I mean?
Next week's podcast with Rolf Harris.
Oh yeah, we've tried. It's me. I've tried Ghost Ship IPA, man. Ghost Ship's sick. I love that stuff. Really good stuff. So does Jeremy Corbyn with his. Yeah, Jeremy Corbyn ain't got no beard. That ain't a proper beard. That ain't a beard. That's just like the old stubbly
Yeah,
shit
it's just to cover up his bony fucking chin.
cover up his crackhead
Yeah.
face.
It's just covering up all the fucking crack.
Yeah. Right. What's the time now? Is it time?
8:57.
Yeah, man. Another 3 minutes. We're going to do the lefty lunatic half hour. We'll let you join in with that, Geese. Yeah, you got to see some of these people. I would say this to all the people on the stream. If you got any dirty ass pictures of them lefties, right, them fucking, them far left, dirty unwashed fucks, send them in. I want to see the ugliest fucks you can find because they are something special. I mean, they are work of art. Do you know what I mean? Like, not every Picasso thing was like a perfect picture or whatever. What's that dude with that picture of that guy, like the screamy face thing? Mona Lisa wasn't no, top choice select cut grade A meat woman, was she? Just some bland ass dark-haired woman. She looked like Wednesday from the Addams Family or something. You know
that one in Extinction Rebellion. He's got the long braided hair.
The green thing.
Long green hippie hair. Yeah, he's a paedophile.
Whoa! Really?
There was a link put on our group chat the other day. I forgot his name now, but someone.
If you can think of his name, I'll pull him up.
All
right, someone in the comments, give me the cunt's name.
X, is there anything you wanted to say? Like, I know we're all fucking about, and I'm liking it. Don't get me wrong, but is there anything important that you want to say, dude?
Oh shit!
I just see his crusty socks.
Are we changed now?
Yeah, I can see your face now.
There you go. Good boat race.
Yeah. What was you saying? Anything I want?
Is there anything important? Yeah, that you want? I mean,
this is your time
to hear.
Yourself.
Yeah. Basically, I think the way that the world's going now, we're out here on this mission for with the grooming gangs and the paedophiles.
Yep.
Right. Yeah, we're on this mission with the grooming gangs and the paedophiles. But you look online, there's 80 plus hunting teams online, and they're all chasing singular white paedophiles pretty much. There's no teams out there that are speaking on their grooming gangs, and that's why we started up, because the political correctness and people being scared to speak out on the atrocities in the community. So we're here. We started this up. We've got grooming gangs awareness. We've got predator awareness to say we're not ignoring it. But we've got pages in many communities, and we're out there now just raising this awareness, and it's not being ignored, and it's just getting the message out there. We're going to be interviewing the heroes of the communities, Telford Naga, Hag UK, and Peak Awareness Society, and then any whistleblowers that want to come forward. We'll interview anyone, victims of this of these awful acts. We're just getting the word out there now, and we're uniting as well. The gang that you was just on with on Wake Up UK, love them lot. We're uniting with them lot now. Unity for Our Children, where you've got Katie Jane Swallow, the forced adoption, families destroyed by the state she is. And then you've got Sammy, who you was on with, United by State Trauma, and then the Blair Brothers and Sharon Binks. And there's other people that, because I'm not a victim, I'm just here to get the word out. It's never been anything that's close to me, but when you hear and see what's going on in the UK, and then you see it in your community, and Telford's a shithole for it, really. So that's what started me off. But then it's all like intertwined in different ways with the grooming, and then they forced to adopt the kids, take them away.
Yeah, I heard you on Street Soldier UK the other day talking about
yeah,
that.
yeah.
And you was
Abused
talking
in
about
care.
some
So
disabled lady who had a little girl who'd cared for her. She got
yeah,
yeah.
so yeah, her daughter was groomed in the community and then taken away from her, because what like that's the police's how they respond in many cases. It's wrong, but it's how it brings us all together and unity for our children. We're coming together now to. We've got a YouTube channel. We're on Facebook. We're doing demos. We did one in Swinton where we all each did our speeches. We camped out there on the on the Labour lawn, basically outside Telford City Council. We're doing more demos next year, and we're looking at doing a charity walk as well. It's like 16 miles a day for how many days walking along the. It's like a straight walk up north. I forgot where it is now, but we'll be going through different communities, camping on the route and raising a shed load of money. But yeah, it's all about coming together now and fighting this fight that everyone's fighting now for the children, because they're the future of the UK now. Without the children, you've got nothing. So
the fucking far left is coming after our children. We all know it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and it's same. Yeah, the establishment, they're all far left. It's Labour councils that ignore it. Grooming is the worst in Labour councils, and they're standing by. But we're not standing by. We're coming together. We're having a laugh along the way. And
good.
So
this
I
is
see.
What take the piss out of these fucks.
Just bring something up.
Bring something up, and then get ready for the lefty lunatic half hour.
Yeah,
we're going on now. We need to rag out some lefties, and I can't wait to see their faces because hello Antifa, didn't see you there. But I'll tell you what, we're gonna see you in a minute, you fucks.
So I can't think of her name, and I apologise if she's in the live stream. I could probably pull it up, but I was sent this on Telegram. And it's 17,000 signatures to pull down a BBC documentary on exposing
demand.
Yeah, can you see it?
What? 17,000 signed petition demanding BBC removes from iPlayer its pleasure marriages. What was that? Mirages expose how Iraqi Muslim clerics sell young girls for sex because it's disrespectful to Shia Islam. What? Why would you want that removed? Exposing paedophiles. Why would you want exposing paedophiles?
It's Ashley on the Telegram. That was it. She sent this through.
Yeah.
So good like, I'm just worried. It's 17,000 people, just that, out there that want to sort of fucking take this stuff down and cover it up. That's fucking scary to me. I can't believe there's that many fucking signatures. Like, why would you want that covered up? Like, why would you want that taken down? It's just it's just stupid, man. Like, wouldn't you want that out? Yeah, it's really creepy.
It's wrong, yeah. It's like when you saw Lee, when you saw Lee the other day from Antifa Public Watch, and where he'd been outside the was it Leeds Crown Court, and he was there because it was a grooming gangs case, weren't he? And then you had the lefties there trying to condemn what they were doing.
Yeah,
they're trying to bring to light grooming gangs that you won't even see their names on the court websites because they take them down. Any other criminal, their name's freely available. So they're raising awareness to it. Lee was, and then you've got the lefties there that are trying to say it's wrong to do that. Like, what the fuck? In what world is that right? These lefties there, like, you can't speak on grooming gangs because they're Asian or Pakistanis or fuck off.
Because it's a particular religion or race, it means that we're racist for exposing it. Yeah, like fuck.
Yeah.
Like fuck.
And
I get told that on social media all the time because I post shit all day long, and I post shit no matter what it is, no matter what race, no matter what. Yeah, like a Catholic church, I expose that all the fucking time, man. Like, and I'm a Christian, so it's like I don't give a fuck what you are or expose you. But then I get, as soon as I share anything that's to do with Islam, I get moaned at, and it's like
Yeah.
these people said, "Oh, you're biased, you're biased." So I went on my social media and just pulled up, and it was all from 1 month, and there was like 20 to 30 plus posts of nothing to do with Islam and just paedophiles. So it's just like have that, and I just screenshotted every single one to this guy, and he just stopped commenting. Fucking destroyed him, mate. Like, but that's what you get. It's like the second you touch that, it's like, oh, you're a racist. No, mate, absolutely fucking not.
Fucking idiots.
I don't care who the fuck you are.
Right, pull it up, bruv. Pull it up. Do this. Who's ready for this? This is the exclusive. This is the exclusive. Lefty Lunatics half hour. We're gonna have half hour of the. Look at us in the newsroom. Look how pro we are. Look.
It is a little
We're
bit.
making up for the glitches earlier. Look at this.
I think that's the one.
Where's,
Yeah, that's the one. That's better.
Give me some lefties to
That's
fuck
much better.
this off. Where's it? Look at it. Can anyone see? Can anyone see this? Yeah. Look at that. Look. Like we're
So,
real.
what do you want? We want to get up some.
Just give me some ugly fucks. And this was one from the week. Can they see this? Yeah, bro.
They should be able to now. No, they can't.
Hang on, we're doing it. We're doing it. It's the first time. It's the first time, Pete.
Right. There we go.
Ah, look at that.
Snog, marry, avoid. In the comments.
Look at it. Ah. That
What does
ain't
that
a
fucking
vegan.
say?
Look at it. Look, what's this? Gender is pseudoscientific product of the Western colonism. It is a manipulation tactic of capitalists. Oh, it's gone. Wait. Ah, bro. I was fucking reading that.
I'm pulling it all up. I'm just gonna pull it over here. Gonna pull
I
it
was
over
reading
there.
the Fat Pants t-shirt. Look at the state of it. Look at the state of it. Mate. Ah. If that ain't a vegan cake warrior, if ever I've seen it. Look at it. That is a lesbian cake eating vegan. You know, eating them fucking soy cakes.
So who here in the comments would have,
Slagging off men.
would have a go on that?
Oh, no.
No way. Is that what they're saying?
You know what I mean? It's got a ball ring hanging out of its nose to probably lead it away from Greg's when it's had too many, you know, eating them fucking cornflake cakes all day. The state of it. Was it the manipulation tactic of capitalist societies outside of our cages? 100 genders will bloom. What? What gender are you? I thought the fucking white rhino was endangered or extinct. Clearly not. There's one there, looking fine for a rhino. Look at that fringe. How do you get a fringe like that? Who cuts your hair like that? Just like at some fucked up angle. Oh, she could beat me in an arm wrestle. Look at her.
I bet she fucking could as well.
I like my life. A fucking rhino like that. What's the comments saying about it? What the fuck? Proper fuckwit sand muncher. Oh, shit. Maybe she could chop.
Non-binary lefty.
she could chop fucking trees. Look at it. Yeah. Grot bags. Yeah, that's about right. It drinks on Friday, then binge eats Greg's from steak. But yeah, mate, getting them steak bakes. No, they ain't getting no steak bakes. That's just getting pure soy. But that's a soy overindulgence. Look at that button. How strong is the button on them that jean skirt?
England
is the
FC.
button
I
I've
bet
ever
she's
seen.
tight as fuck. Nah, mate.
What, with her money?
Yeah,
Maybe.
I
definitely.
don't think he
Huh?
needs some money.
Look at no, but that button must be a titanium button. Because that is taking a lot of strain. Zoom in on that button for us, bro. I want to know where she gets her buttons, because I need one of them from work when I'm bending down and that, clubbing them seals' heads in. I need a button like that, so it ain't gonna pop on me. Yeah, no belt needed. Look, no belt needed for her. That's got the gun holding up them jeans, but that button is taking all the strain.
She's a vegan. She licks
Gun
cabbages.
That's when your gut hangs over your cunt. It's called a gun. And that's what that's got. Clearly. Next picture, come on. I'm gonna kill her off in a minute.
Yeah, I'm sick of seeing that fringe now, man. I don't want any more of that fringe.
Yeah, mate.
Luke will pay any.
Fuck me up.
Luke will pay. Luke will pay anyone £100 to take that button off and yeah.
Yeah. If you can get that button loose, 100 notes waiting for you. That fucking thing. How are you getting that off when you go down on it? Oh, I bet it's so big you got to go up on her, not down on her. You got to go up on her because she's so fucking large. No point sliding down that.
Oh, what were these? What were these? I want to see these fucking ones.
What's that? What ones?
This one you sent me today.
Oh, shit, yeah, that's Postman Pat. Get that up on the live stream.
It is.
Look at that nose.
What happened here?
I think Danny Tomo and Tommy Robinson were coming through the street, and then someone ended up decking this creature. I don't know if it's male or female. I can't tell. You know, I need to be like Steve Irwin and just jump on its back and then check its genitals, like tie it up or something. You know, and then have a look. Oh, it's definitely a male. I don't know.
Oh.
Like, what is that? Shit. It's like the eyebrows, man. Look at the eyebrows. How's that a female's eyebrows? Like, we know what females' eyebrows are.
Yeah, it's not a female, man.
Might tend to
Look at
care.
that receding fucking head as well.
Yeah, that's a male, isn't it, or what? But I think
Yeah, that's a man.
is it there? Alice wants to press charges against the men who assaulted her. Why are you fucking saying? That's not a fucking female.
No, that's not.
No, look at the nose. Look at the nose.
She was Alex in her previous life.
Yeah. What a fucking state of it.
Look at the nose on it. Look at the nose on it. You chuck a couple of seats in that thing's ears and you fly to America. It's Concord. Look at it. The fucking nose on it.
That is some blonk's ass nose.
Look at it, mate. How would you break that? You'd have to break that with a lamppost. You'd have to pull a lamppost out of great. One of them. Yeah, Lee Garrett. You got any spare 5G lampposts that you ripped down? We've got a nose to break, mate. We'll hit it with one of them.
You could, you could get 5G off that nose.
Yeah, stick a few wires in it and plug it up. Yeah. You know what I mean? You wouldn't need to decorate your tree at Christmas, would you? You just get this cunt to sneeze on it. There you go. Done. No tinsel needed. Don't need it. Alice will sneeze. Fucking state of it. Right. Chuck another one up, bro.
I think he's the man I was talking about, I'm sure.
No, hang on.
What is this?
We're still on Alice.
That's painful. That's painful to look at.
Are we still on Alice? No, we shouldn't be.
Yeah. My screen is.
Chuck it up, bruv. Because if they ain't seen this.
Yeah, they're seeing it. They're seeing it 100%.
Oh, God. Oh, God. No.
You're stuck.
I don't know what to say about that. Look at it.
What the
fucking state of it?
Is this what we're getting to now? Where West Coast gangsters, they're do-rags.
That's not real.
Look, that can't be right. No way in the
man.
world.
That's not real.
Afraid it is.
That's someone's son. But you got to think, boys. That's
That's
someone's
nice.
son. Like, imagine, right? You got a son. Now, when you're a dad, your son pride and joy. And you got
Oh,
and
mate.
and
Look
this.
at this.
Pull it out, bruv.
It's up.
Oh.
Fuck me. It's like, I don't know. It's like John Lennon. John Lennon went tranny or something. Look at it. Fuck me.
Mate, it's back skin.
That's from Britain First. Give them a shout out for this one.
Luke,
Look at that.
Dan said it's bat skin, if you know what he means.
Oh, shit, yeah. If he chucks on a load of makeup. Now, what is he doing? Walking out of his house looking like that? Like, what dad?
On the pole.
What dad
You know what I mean?
would say, yeah, go on, son, you look all right, actually, and let him walk out the house like that? You should be beating that across the fucking room with an hose pipe. You know, like, just 12 inches of hose pipe. That'd do. Foot of hose pipe. Whack him round the back of the legs. Tell him to get upstairs and get fucking changed. You're making yourself look a cunt. This ain't fashion. Fuck me. What's he got? What's he got? Bath plugs in his ear holes and all. Just sticking them in his ear holes. Yeah, that looks all right. No, it don't, mate.
His fucking parents need locking up for letting him look like that.
Do you know what I mean? Look at the crispy skin. The crispy skin on his left shoulder. Look, what's he got? Like sunburn and that. What did you go sunbathing get? Did he chuck on a bikini for that and all? Fucking fun. Look at him.
Oh, mate.
No
He's
more,
I'll tell
mate.
you
Yeah,
what, I
in
would
his
lay
sister's
my
wardrobe.
son out if he ever fucking come home like that or tried to
You
go
know what I
out
mean?
like that.
That's
I'd
the
lay him the
thing.
fuck out. I'd be like,
Then
mate,
others-
your son.
He's one of the worst women in the world anyway. He's made zero effort. He's got stubble.
Yeah.
I mean, not even stubble. That's actually quite fluffy. And he's fucking walking about like that.
This
You
is
know?
a Photoshop.
Pretend to be a woman.
This is a Photoshop, man.
Oh, fuck me. Look at that. Oh.
That's Photoshopped.
Is it?
Yeah.
Mm.
I think some of it is. I think the Nazi thing in the middle of its chest is Photoshop. I think the
Definitely.
rest of it's deadly serious.
Yeah, that's Photoshop.
What's that about? What's that? When your girl is so sweet, but you suspect she has a dog. So, fuck. Now, that's quite funny. That someone's got a sense of humour there. I get that. You know what they've done? They've seen her barnet. They've seen her barnet. That means her haircut for anyone that ain't a cockney. Seen her barnet and thought, yeah, she's got that Hitler slip going on. So let's chuck a few things in there. You know what I mean? That's what they've done with that. Where's the next lunatic?
It's
Need
not
some more
really,
left.
but whatever.
It's not
That's
a
real,
Photoshop.
That's real.
Fuck off.
That's real.
That's definitely
mad.
real, I reckon.
It's
Yeah.
mad.
So let me see this one. I can see this one. All right. Oh.
Ah,
Look at the fucking state of that.
God.
What's his mate? His mate looks like he's got some deer antlers on in the background, doesn't he? Look.
So fucking birds
Some
trying
fucking
to make a nest in his head.
Twig, yeah. Like,
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that commie. That is a commie. That is a total and utter commie cut boy. State of it. No question. You know. Look at it. His badges. He looks like fucking Rick from the Young Ones. That's Rick from the Young Ones. If those sort of pricks were around today, this is it.
yeah.
Look at him. Got the rainbow fucking shit on his arm.
Fascists.
Commie star and that commie hat thinking he's Che Guevara. Look at him. Imagine that's your boy. Like, oh, I'm gonna make a difference to the world. I'm gonna make everyone work for free. Whoa. Fucking pay brain surgeons the same as a fucking. How can you pay a brain surgeon the same money as someone that sweeps the roads under communism? How's that gonna fucking work? And that cunt's gonna go to college and university for fucking 20 years so he can fucking, be paid the same as someone that fucking runs a broom along the fucking street. No offense to road sweepers, we need them. That's a job. Fair enough. You got your job, sweet as a nut, but don't expect to get paid the same as a fucking brain surgeon. It's not happening. And this fucking little prick, look at him. What the fuck does he know about the world? Do you ever think he went clubbing in Ibiza? No, mate. No, mate. You didn't go. You know what I mean? You stayed in mummy and daddy's flat in North London. Oh, I went to college. My university professor told me that communism could work and you're all fascists. Look at that wank. Fucking prick. Just got out of playing Yu-Gi-Oh cards and thinks he can set the world straight. Fuck you. Don't know shit. As I punch him in the face. He should have been bullied in school.
He fucking was. You can tell. You just by looking at him. Anyway.
Oh, I know who this is. What's
that smelly name up there? Look.
Yeah, everybody knows who this is. This is DJ Animal. DJ Animal. Right? He is
what we saying about this guy?
He's one of the leaders of HS, 161. The Hackney Antifa mugs that got beat the fuck out of in Sevenoaks by you came and attacked us. This is the guy that was screaming, I'm an N-word, I'm an N-word.
Oh, this prick.
This is his face.
Oh, yeah.
This is his face.
The hard nut.
Yeah.
Fucking,
it's the big
whatever.
man started mouthing off when the police turned up. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is it.
I hope he watches this video.
His mates get beat up and then decided to turn up to the show when the old Bill turned up. Yeah. Big brave boy.
Big brave facile.
Look at this, Dave. Thing is, he's so anti-white, but yet his missus is white and his kids are half white.
And all of his Antifa group is pretty much white.
Yeah.
Anti-white. They're the only ones sticking up for your crap. That's not even fucking real. Not even a real problem. You fucking idiot.
No.
He's a legitimate minge. That's about it.
He is one of his Antifa group. Nah, look.
Oh shit! Yeah, I saw this guy down at South End. Hey. If you didn't notice, he's got one arm.
Yeah, I did notice. Yeah, just now.
Oh, have I lost that or what? My thing's gone slow. There you go. Hey, yeah, he's got one arm and an Antifa fucking tattoo on that the stump, whatever you call it.
Fuck's sake.
Wally Brain. I don't want to cane him out too much, to be fair.
Do you reckon he lost it in a fight, though? Do you reckon that's how he lost it?
Feel untouchable. Oh, look at this geezer. Look at that. How did you think?
The geezer's laughing. Look at this geezer's face.
Yeah, bro.
He's like, I see you taking that photograph.
Yeah, I snapped this guy myself. That's one of my own pictures, right? This geezer got off the bus and started walking down the road like that. I mean, look at his calf. Look at the geezer's calves.
Yeah.
Those are men's legs. You know? you come out your fucking house dressed up like you're fucking gonna get your nappy changed by a little girl, you know, you dressed up like a doll. Like you're gonna be pushed around the garden in a buggy. Like what?
Mate. I just love how that geezer's laughing.
The thing is, I'd love to say I understand where he's coming from. You know, you get these geezer birds that are confused. They're fucked in the head and they think they're women, but then they dress like women and then go through all that surgery, get the sex change done, and they are transsexuals. What does this geezer think he's doing? Who is he fooling? Like, what woman dresses like that?
No, no one.
No fucking woman dressed like that. So who did he think he was fooling? This is the killer.
It's like the two transvestites on Little Britain.
Do you know what I mean? Look
I'm
here.
a
You look
lady.
like you're going to
I'm a
sit on
lady.
some old lady's toilet roll. You remember the old lady have the dolls of the toilet roll, you know? It's to put in... That's what you look like. You look like you're sitting on a bog roll.
What were them two? What were them two trannies in Little Britain?
Yeah, that's it, isn't it? I'm a lady, you know. That's what you look like, geez. You're not fooling anyone.
Oh man, I think I'd get a boner from
that. It's not happening, is it?
No, you know? No, just look at what the fuck is that?
That's a feminist. Look, this is what these feminist women think men want.
I'm just looking at them feet and thinking they fucking stink.
Yeah, you know. Look at them legs. Look, they're airier than mine. They're airier than my legs. I swear to God, that's not a lie. I swear to God, they are.
Dinner, man.
That's fucking sick.
Like some Latin mama got some fucking, you know, go and have a shave, you cunt. And then look between the legs. Look at that bush.
That's rank.
Fucking hell.
Look at that bush. Fuck me, it looks like it's going to start whistling the fucking guitar solo from Welcome to the Jungle. Doesn't it? You know, that is so bushy.
That's rank, man. That's put me off. I've took that away because that's just.
Go down on her, would you? You'd never go down on her. Make a fucking petunia jealous.
Yeah, really.
Oh, yeah. Look at this. Look at that fringe, you know. Look, it's another fringe. I
thought that big balloon was cool. Like the reason they was doing it was dumb as fuck, but I thought it was brilliant. If I was Trump, I'd have rolled up and seen that and go, "Oh, that's fucking great."
Yeah, I'd have waved there. Yeah, I'd have waved there and gone, "Yeah, nice one. Cheers for that." Fucking hell. Yeah. But look at that. Oh, mate. Look. With that nose ring hanging out and all.
It's that woman
did that haircut. Cancelled did that haircut.
She just looks like the woman with the pink hair from earlier.
Yeah. It's the same thing, isn't it? It's the same thing. Look. Even the teeth line up. Like if she bit someone in a fight, they could pull that balloon up, match the teeth imprints, couldn't they? You know, like if it was one of them murder mysteries where all they got is the teeth marks.
We've identified a suspect.
I think someone we know was involved with that balloon. Valiant.
Stacey Amy popped it.
I better not been.
I think he was.
Oh yeah, didn't she? Yeah.
She filmed herself. That fucking nut job. She filmed herself. Went over there and
cut her fucking hand in the process, didn't she? Yeah.
Yeah. She's mad.
Good girl. Good on you. Good on you, based Amy. Oh yeah, when I met.
That fucking idiot. He irritates the fuck out of me.
This geezer is so full of shit. It's fucking unreal. He is one of the worst people in the world.
Yeah.
Oh, my connection's lost.
Yeah, ain't though. I can still see him.
Nice.
It just came up on a fucking screen then. It put me right off. Yeah, look at him. Look at Owen.
He is a proper idiot. And I didn't even know.
I asked him if he would condemn the far left.
And he won't.
FIFA. And he said
no. No, I won't.
No, I won't. No. Oh, here we go. Rage Against the Machine guitarist Tom Morello. Look at his t-shirt.
Oh no, come on.
Black Lives Matter, isn't it?
No, that's fucking.
No, that's the fist, isn't it? The Red
What's that?
Faction fist, by the way. If anyone remembers that game back in the day, Red Faction, they've took that.
Oh
fist.
yeah, I remember Faction.
Yeah,
that
they've
was
took
a
that
sick.
fist, and they've made it into something shit.
Yeah, that was a sick
So,
game.
what is that then? What's that?
He had on the bottom of his guitar as well. Fuck Trump at one gig, and he's always been Antifa. The whole lot of them.
Well, they're commies, or I at least know that the lead singer of Rage Against the Machine. His dad was a commie and an artist, and so
he's always wearing
after his father.
Guevara t-shirt and all that.
Yeah, he's a commie.
He's a fucking fake. He sells guitar lessons.
Tom
You
Morello.
can buy Tom Morello DVDs of him selling guitar lessons, and then he calls himself a commie.
Yeah,
that seems pretty capitalist to me, doesn't
To
it?
be fair, I don't know if Tom Morello is commie, but I know the lead singer, 100% was. I don't know all of them. Yeah. You're right, because their first gigs were at colleges and universities, weren't they? Where they were spreading the message.
Yeah, commies.
There you go. No, but I just didn't want to say that he was, and it turns out actually he's just a guitarist.
Yeah.
For that band. I know he's wearing that t-shirt, but whatever. But you can't prove someone's a commie. But there you go. No, he fucking is, definitely.
That's it.
That's enough. That's enough proof to buy me. Anyway, let's put it that way.
Yeah. That's the Lefty Lunatics done.
We done, yeah?
Yeah, save some more for next week. And we'll get it right next week. But let's jump back to the conversations.
Get it right, yeah.
Anyone got any? Yeah, let's pay attention to the commenters now. This is the commenters. You get 15 minutes or however long we need. Ask us some questions in the comments, especially for our guest.
The screen's gone.
Yeah, I'm switching it back. 2 seconds.
The screen's gone blank at the moment. Ross.
There we go.
Right.
Should be back.
Nice
chuck it back on for you, brother. No worries. So, here we go. Only 90 likes. I'm watching comments, lefties, Yeah, he's right about the lefties, fair maiden.
If you want to help us out and you like what you see, just chuck a like down there, please. That'd be enough for us. That's Pucker.
Yeah, anyone on there liking, that'd be appreciated.
If you like it. If you don't, chuck a dislike. And then we know. At least we know then that we did a bad job. So that would mean
Fair
a lot
Maiden
to us.
said, what's the plans for Telford then? Fair Maiden said.
Yeah. So we've done the demo. Now it's keeping the pressure on. We want cameras and taxis, and because the go-karts they proved at the start they had evidence to say that they've gone to the council. They've asked for the cameras. The council ignored it, but now the pressure's on them from Telford Naga, where it started. So they're listening. Go-karts have got regular meetings with Telford Naga now, so to show that they are working on the safeguarding. And down to the council now, their excuse is that the government have got to put the legislation, the law in place to have cameras in taxis, but they can still, even if go-karts can say to the drivers, you can have a camera if you want, and that's what they're going to be doing. So yeah, it's up to the driver now. But if the driver turns around and says, no, I don't want to put a taxi in my car, well, sorry, you've got to look at him and think, wow, you're obviously a fucking nonce or something. So
Oh, mate, you're right, yeah.
So that's what's happening there, yeah, hopefully.
It should just be, then don't do the job, Don't do it.
Yeah, exactly. But it's with the councils, and the drivers get their license from the council. So it's down to the council. Because they're the ones who kind of say you can work or not, because they've got to pass the license and they've got to pass the CRB checks. So it's down to the council, yeah. So hopefully now that at least they'll be optional, and then it's really down to the government, but it'll be optional for the drivers to have cameras in their taxis, and that's
they do it in black cabs, don't they? Black cabs have cameras in them.
Exactly. So they can do it there, then why not? That's exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I think someone who was on it was he's a black cabbie. Someone who was on here earlier. I don't want to expose who they are. But
Yeah, the black cabbies are sound.
Here we go. What's this? What's this? I think yeah, it's true. Which Labour MP supporter do you hate the most? That's from Red Dog. I think for me it's Corbyn. For me it's Corbyn. Diane Abbott's a fucking moron, but Corbyn is scum. Like proper
yeah, Diane
IRA.
Abbott's like borderline. You know, feel sorry for her.
Special.
You know, I don't want to say the rest of that word.
She's
But,
just
Corbyn,
plastic.
yeah, or that,
She,
that,
she's the kid at the back of the class that fucking stuck grass down her back,
Yeah.
and you know what Lee was talking about.
Basically, but Corbyn knows fully what he's doing, contradicts himself all the fucking time, and he's just a blatant fucking traitor. Blatant as you like.
Yeah,
Just
of course
wants
he
to
is.
see.
He was pro. He wanted to come out of Europe years ago. He's campaigning for it. He's full of shit.
For Ireland to come out, wasn't it? Or was it Ireland or us?
No, well, us, I think. Yeah.
Fucking
Back that when he was young, yeah, that's what he was against Europe, but now he's like all for it. And 1 minute he's like, yeah, we want Brexit, and then the next minute he's like, we want customs union, and then now he's like, oh, we want to come out, or no, we want a second referendum. Full of shit. I don't like that Anna Soubry either. He's annoying.
Oh, Soubry's a fuck.
Comes on. I saw her on Good Morning Britain with Pierce. He made her look stupid.
Oh, he did. He ragged her. There's a really good question here from Sharon Graham. Is there any councillor or MP backing your cause?
that's for you.
In Telford, not really. Well, our current council or ex MP, like our current MP, Lucy Allen, she's good. She speaks out about it. She's tried to raise awareness of grooming gangs in Parliament, things like that, but she gets ignored.
Can we all back her then? All on my Telegram, all on my YouTube. Back her. Is there a way we can get up?
Lucy Allen, yeah, she's online. She's decent, but it's one of them that just gets ignored. So there's not really. I mean, it's only small numbers at the moment. We've got a petition at the moment to get cameras in taxis, and that's a government petition that we've put out there. So people really need to get behind that, because it's not just a thing of it's protecting the drivers as well. Like, they're picking up some pisshead from a night out in fucking Shrewsbury, or I don't know, anywhere else in the country on the piss in Blackpool. They're picking up these drunks. They know that they're safe in this, whatever they're doing in the back of the taxi, shagging or doing coke or giving abuse to the driver. It's all backed up. So
it's true. It protects the driver and us. So there's nothing fucking wrong with it. You know, having a fucking camera in your car. So
exactly.
Yeah, get that petition on Telegram and get this. What was her name? Lucy Allen, did you say?
Yeah, Lucy Allen.
Get her shared on Telegram. I'll share her on my page, and then TRR and APW will share it as well. So that'd be that'd be 10,000 people that would potentially see it. So
is this Go Cars is it like an agency, or do they employ these people? Like, are the taxi drivers registered as self-employed, or
it's both. They can work for them, or they can be self-employed. Well, no, they still work for Go Cars, but it's how they sign up. They can have their own car, or they rent a car. So they're working for Go Cars.
What doesn't make sense to me is it should be pretty easy for the government to turn around, or the council to turn around and go, right, we need to change the law on this. And anyone that wants to be a taxi driver for us, blah blah blah, should buy their own equipment, because if you're a builder who's self-employed, you need to buy your own tools, and and it goes for a lot of things. If you're a fucking music producer, video editor, no one buys your shit for you. No one supplies
no,
it. Like,
exactly.
it should be pretty easy to just go, if you want to do this job, then you need to have a camera installed.
Yeah,
It is so fucking easy.
it's the same with pretty much most companies. I would have thought they have a option to have their own car,
Yeah.
or they take the company's cars or whatever. So yeah, they are self-employed really, and yeah, so and it is down to the council, but they don't care. It's Labour. They've stood by for years, and amongst everything, I mean, you look at London now. What's it, Sadiq Khan?
I know.
Sadiq Khan's London is fucked.
Yeah.
Knife crime there, knife crime in Manchester. Wow, that's Labour. And then all these dirty bastards raping the children in Telford, Rochdale, Rotherham, all over there, all Labour councils. It's fucked. And people want to vote for that. Nah.
Yeah. I don't know why. But I suppose because it doesn't affect them.
Hey.
No.
It's not affecting them. You know, it's only until it's on your doorstep.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
That's the way they fucking treat it. If it don't affect them, they don't give a fuck about it. And if it promotes them and gets them more votes, they'll keep them in. That's why they keep importing everyone. Because it gets them more votes.
Living next door to Ali.
Yeah, that's exactly it. That is exactly it. And what's happening in the thing? Good advice. Take a photo of your taxi driver. Number plate. Oh, fuck, it went.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah, no, that's true. I've told my missus that every time. Take a photo of the number plate. It gets backed up to your Google. And we've got them bank the rights if anything happens. Camera is not enough. Yes, Diamond. Where he is. They can lose... What's this? They can lose their operator license if they don't follow council regulations. That's true. That's very true. CRB checks, cameras, licenses, that will not be enough. Maybe, Sharon. Maybe. Barcelona is on fire. What's happening in Barcelona, TR News? Give us this news and we'll promote it for you. TR News. Get yourself some real fucking news. That's how we do that. I've told them before.
Look how many people they've got on the street. How many people they've got on the street in Barcelona? That's how you fucking do it.
Mm-hmm.
They're all there. They're Catalonians, and that's how you fucking do it. But everyone over here, you compare how they do their shit over there, and then compare the people over here. Fucking hell, we want to have a look at ourselves.
I tell you what's happened to the Englishmen and the British backbone. British backbone was something we were famous for, and it's just gone. I don't understand it. I've been so suppressed by these fucking lefty cut boys. It's just gone from us. I don't understand why. Have I been cutting out here, boys? Am I cutting out?
No, you're good. 50 arrested in Barcelona.
All right, it keeps cutting out my end for some fucking reason.
Yeah,
just sticking a bit. Yeah, man, that's mad.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. Fair enough. I'm really sure what's going on.
Because they're what is he? He's like it's like their MP in it, or their MPs of Catalonia, Barcelona. They've all been banged up, haven't they? Because they wanted a referendum. It's like they wanted a referendum, so it's like, I don't know, Boris Johnson and whoever else stood there wanted a referendum, getting banged up. That's what's happened. They've been banged up, and now they've got riots on their hands.
Mm-hmm. Right, yo.
Because they used to be a single state, didn't they? And now they want their sovereignty back.
Yeah. All this globalist shit, man. No one fucking wants it. They just try and force it on us all.
Yeah.
Chuck us as one thing.
I've
been over to France.
I've been over to France. I've been over to Holland. And I've been over to Germany. and I've been over to quite a few European countries for various reasons. You can back me up on that, Fonz. I've been over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go into the details.
Is that in binary?
But
yeah, gone.
why the fuck would we not want to go to Spain and enjoy Spanish culture? Why would I want to enjoy multiple cultures? I'm going to Spain as a visitor to enjoy the Spanish way of life, to enjoy the French way of life.
Listen, I've worked this out and I've put it how a leftist would 100% take it, right? Because most of these people like manga and shit and all Japanese culture. It's like if you go to Japan and you see fish and chip shops, pie mash shops and all that fucking shit, curry and chips and blah, 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 and you can't get any fucking Japanese shit. There's pubs, all British stuff. What are you going to fucking do? You going to like that? No, you fucking ain't. You would have ruined Japan, so don't fucking ruin my fucking country and put all this shit in here, and there's no fucking English people. You know what I mean? Like my area where I grew up, barely anyone. You see, barely any fucking English people there, English speaking. So that's where my argument is like, yes, it pisses me off. But if you go to Japan and see a load of English people, you'd be pissed off and all. Don't fucking get over
exactly.
here.
Imagine going to fucking Jamaica. You go to Jamaica to get the Rasta shit, to smoke some fucking weed, to eat some jerk chicken, and do all them things. You know, the proper Jamaican fucking stuff. Because we know about it, being you know, from East London and whatnot. We know about Jamaican culture because we had, you know, Windrush and we got a load of, you know, West Indies people over here and whatnot. Right?
Yeah.
Why the fuck would you want to go there and see a load of Polacks? Like if they just started, you know, importing Poland over there, and there's just all Polish shops and Polish people in Jamaica, you'd be like, what the fuck has gone on here? This is weird. You know, like, what? I've come here to fucking be Jamaican, you know, get Jamaican for the fucking week. You know, listen to some reggae music.
Yeah.
And, you know, go to a fucking bashment party or whatever the fuck they call it, you know? Why the fuck? It blows my mind. Blows my mind. I've lost for words, you know? Like, I'm not enjoying this. What the fuck is this? That's what it feels like when I go to Paris. It feels like I'm in the Middle East. It really does.
Here you go. Been there.
It feels like I'm in
so
fucking Turkey or Tunisia.
Dan. Been there, mate, Jamaica. When you are there, you're encouraged to live their way. That's it. And I wouldn't expect any different.
That's how it should be.
Yeah.
I'd want to go there and try
fucking
some
right
fucking curried goat jerk
rice
chicken,
and pea. Get that rice and pea.
It'd be boring if I went there and it was just all English people. I'd be bored of that. I'd be like, fuck. And I wouldn't, you know, you wouldn't really like it.
No, exactly. You don't go there for that.
Yeah. They broke Britain when in Rome. Exactly. You don't go to Rome to experience fucking English people.
I
know. No.
I don't want to go there. I don't want to go to Rome and eat pie and mash. I want to go to Rome and eat spaghetti meatballs and fucking whatnot and pizzas and Italian food.
Multiculturalism is a complete joke. It's a complete fucking joke. And it was never made to work. It's never meant to work.
All it does is encourages mafias to move their fucking productivity elsewhere. That's it. That's why why the fuck have we got Albanian mafia in London or Turkish mafia in London? Why?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Yep.
We shouldn't, should we? No, we fucking shouldn't. Should have fucking proper checks. I'm not against immigration. Immigration just needs to be controlled. And freedom of movement.
Immigration needs to be, if you want to come to a country, in my opinion, immigration should always be and should have always been, if you want to go to a country and you want to live by their ways and you want to integrate, then absolutely go there. But if you don't want any of that and you want to spread your horse shit from your own country because your own country's a shithole, so you go to a better country, but then to change that country into the shithole that you've just come from, what are you doing? That is the most backward thinking shit I've ever heard in my life. If you want to go to a country, you want to go there for the culture. You want to be a part of their culture. Don't try and fucking change it. Which is what we're going through right now. And I tell you what, people like me, we're not going to stand for it.
Over here, we've got all these Africans that will move in happily. They'll live wherever. They don't give a shit who their next door neighbor is. Or the Indians and the Sikhs are the same. They'll move in, peaceful people, live wherever, don't give a shit. And they're here to earn their living and have a good family and a lifestyle. And then these fucking idiots from the Middle East and Pakistan and Asia, they come in, take over a street, and then they'll complain about the street that they're living in, saying, "Oh, it's a shithole here." Well, you came over, you took over that street, and you make it like that.
Yeah.
If you just came in, adapted to our way of lifestyle, everything would be hunky dory. And all these countries,
go on, carry on. Sorry.
All these countries that they bypass on the way, filthy rich, nice places. Qatar, Dubai, Saudi Arabia, even though it's rough there with some of the things they do. There are loads of money and plenty of nice places to go there. They bypass all them, which is their way of their religion and their cultures. They bypass all that on the way, thinking, fuck that, we'll come to England, we'll have a house and the rest of it. And they're not all bad people, but when they can't come over here and adapt, then, like, what the fuck? Just fuck off.
Get the fuck out of there.
I don't understand it myself.
Some of them will come here and you can have a laugh with them and get on with them, but it's the ones that just come over and take up a whole street and then...
They're normally the ones that have their parents have integrated. Like, I've known a lot of Sikh people.
Yeah.
And they're young'uns that are the same age as me. They're fully fucking integrated, man. And they invite you in the house
100%.
and you meet their parents and their parents are like, "Do you want anything to eat? Do you want..." They're lovely. It's just like it's like going to my nan's house. They're just so nice and inviting. It's beautiful.
They're the most giving people.
Yeah, but then I've never been invited round someone who's from the Islamic religion. I've not been invited around there apart from my next door neighbours. But when I did, and I mentioned this last podcast, I'm trying to, I'll be quick because people have already heard this. But when I went around there, if their imam was coming round or people from Pakistan that was related to them, I wasn't allowed to be on the scene. I wasn't allowed to be seen with them. I wasn't allowed round.
Yeah.
I'd have to be out of the picture. Like, I can't play today because they're coming around. Why? It's because I was white. It's not very nice, but whatever. And
I know it. Yeah.
People that I went to school with was from that faith, and I wasn't allowed to be seen with them either. And they only integrated with people that were from the same community. Like even today, they don't hang around with any of the white kids from the school, or any of the black kids. None of that. They just stick to themselves. But sorry, go on.
They've never ever integrated and they've never ever changed. They're always the same in their groups. We'll hang around together. We do this together. We'll shag your daughters together, and they do everything together. They don't just, like, you've got the Africans and like you've got the most Eastern Europeans and the Indians. They'll all come over. They'll all integrate, have a laugh with you, and you work with them or whatever. And
but Indians, when have they ever caused problems over here? Really, hasn't happened, does it?
I like
it really
them.
has.
I like them.
Any Indians, the Hindus, the fucking Sikhs, whatever. You don't get the aggro. Just don't get the aggro. You really don't. Oh, Jamaicans, they do come with their problems. They're mostly good, but you do get yardies and some gangbangers over here and whatnot. And there's a little bit of that. I mean,
black on black crime is a big issue, but obviously we're not just talking about Jamaica.
Huge issue.
That is a massive issue. It's mostly the stabbings in London. Everyone knows this shit. Apart from the politicians who seem to hide it, but whatever, deny it. But that is a problem, man. That is a problem. Big problem.
Yeah, it is. There's a real aggression issue with black kids and whatnot, and I think it's to do with the culture more than it's not their color, it's not their race or anything like that. There's a cultural.
A lot of what goes on.
Culture with rap rap culture and
It
grime. And
is grime. That's what I keep saying to people. Music is a
Gang
massive
back.
influence. If you see, it's like teen suicides, right? And I'd lay money on this. That if you studied what these kids were listening to, it would be like emo or fucking goth music and that kind of
Mostly.
like running. It runs you down, and it's like in the aggression thing. If you see any kid that stabs someone, I'd lay money that they're listening to a certain type of music. Music is a massive influence to your mind. Massive.
In it, blood.
Maybe. Maybe you
That's
can't blame it on
that's
that.
just my 2 cents on that. That's just what I think.
What I've seen in Wolverhampton, which is only down the road from me, they have postcode wars. They have gangs.
Oh yeah, we get that in London. Yeah, we get that.
That's why that's why a lot of it is. They have their gangs in little different areas and postcodes that are like
the postcode thing, yeah.
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah, it's just
they're like fucking lions or something. They're like fucking lions. Like, this is my territory. You can't come in fucking my territory. I'm the fucking main lion over here.
First time I experienced that, I was like 10, 11. And I had gone across a bridge. I used to live next to a bridge. We called it the Blue Bridge, even though it was grey. But then it's because once upon a time it was blue. I went over there and went to this, like it stepped into the next place. This kid goes, "Why are you in my manor?" And it was like, "What are you talking? I live there, like only across the thing."
Oh,
why are you in my manor? Yeah.
Can I drop this joke in here from Troll Hunter? Troll Hunter just dropped some sick joke.
Yeah.
How many Antifa does it take to change a light bulb? Mom.
That's a good one.
Yeah. That's what I want. All right. Kill me. I love it. Yeah. That's the best.
Shared 70. I appreciate that. Shared 70.
Shared 70.
I traveled
round trip to show support in Telford on Saturday. Keep up the good work. Well done, Shed 70. Top man or woman. I'm guessing man because it's a shed. That's where we get chucked out to, don't we?
You got to use the right pronouns.
Telford at the moment.
Good on you. Do you know what? I thank you for coming on, son. Tell you what. It's been a great night. We began 110 minutes now. It's quite a long time. I really appreciate you coming on. Can you give us, shout out your links to your channels and whatnot?
Yeah.
We'll have sometime in the future, and anything you need to post, send me it over, and I'll chuck it on my channel. Make sure it goes on the Reality Report as well. So thank you, and give yourself a shout out. Go on, son.
Yeah. So we're just started up on YouTube. Predator and Grooming Gangs Awareness is our channel. We've got Predator Awareness on Facebook and Grooming Gangs Awareness on Facebook, and we are on Telegram as well. Predator and Grooming Gangs Awareness. But yeah, it's been a pleasure. This is probably my first one on camera on a debate, so it's fucking new to me. I've been on Street Soldiers. I've been on Street Soldiers.
We got the exclusive
audio.
Yeah, Street Soldier, new member of the TRR crew. Love him a bit. What a dude he is, and hopefully we can promote him, pump his channel as much as we can and stuff like that. And I'm glad you went on there. You're doing truth teller.
Cheers.
And you know what I mean? Thank you for giving us your time. You didn't have to, and I'm glad you did. We had a nice chat tonight and got the piss out of the lefties. And anything you need in the future, just chuck it over to us. We'll help you with whatever we can. And if anyone on it, do us a favor and subscribe to his channel on Telegram and his YouTube. I'd really appreciate that, because I think the old pedos and his grooming gangs, they need exposing. Do you know what I mean? Like, and to have people as young as you out there doing it, gives us confidence in the future, because it's all very well men of my age doing things. But if we got not insulting you, but young'uns like you out there doing it, that just warms my heart. Like, you know, I'm
That's
glad.
why when I was talking to him, I was like, man, we've got to get you on. This is
Yeah,
straight
something's
right.
got to be done about it. Fucking scumbags, yeah. But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean,
And-
you lads are class. It's the way to go about it. Just have a laugh if you're these lefties and these trolls. Just laugh at them and use them to your expense and look at where you are now. It's class, yeah. I love it.
I know, I do take the piss and have a laugh and stuff, but you know,
Yeah.
there is a serious message behind that as well. Like the underlining, you know, I think we've got to break some walls down a little bit. Sometimes things get a little bit too serious. What is it? Chico said, "You can get delirious if you take life too serious." It's Chico time, and I think Chico had a real, he had a real point there, you know.
Yeah.
And we've got to have a laugh at the same time, and you know, break down the walls and let everyone know about these things.
Yeah, exactly. Brilliant. Love it.
Don't let the lefties troll us. Let's troll them. You know, let's make them look like the cunts they are.
Yeah.
But it's been a
you got
pleasure,
to
son.
have a laugh.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure, son, and we'll have you on again in the near future. You keep us updated on your endeavours. We'll
Nice
say
one.
good night
Cheers.
for now, and then we'll address our audience, and then we will wrap up things. So I appreciate it,
alright.
man. Thank you so much, Truth Teller.
Nice one, mate.
Cheers, guys.
Good to have you on.
Cheers for tuning in, guys, as well. Nice one. Thanks for Antifa as well.
Yeah, cheers, Antifa. Keep us looking good.
Thanks for watching.
Peace.
Freaks.
Peace out.
Peace
See
out.
you later.
Much love.
Yeah, nice one. Cheers.
Right, funds.
Am I going? Yeah, right.
I right clicked and I was going to remove from call, but I thought it would be rude. Yeah.
Technical difficulties as always. Yeah, nah. He's a top lad. He's a top lad, isn't he? Funds.
Yeah.
Do you know what? That warms my heart to think that there's these young'uns out there doing this, and you know, that's the new generation. These are the people we've got to hand the torch to.
These are the kids you want to be fucking raising, man.
Yeah,
that's the kids. You know, and this is what the left needs to realize: the amount of pandering they do in most things, if not everything. It's like you're trying to raise a man. You're not trying to raise a kid. Get it fucking in your head. You're trying to raise a man.
Fonzie with the truth there.
The truth fucking hurts the left.
Yeah.
You know?
That's fucking right.
That's it. Don't even get that twisted for 1 second. But
what's happening in the comments here? Are people roaring about fucking how many followers they got? What's give me the 1,000. Here we go. Yeah. To go live. You can go, you can. You can go live. Just mobiles you can't. That's true.
Well, what? No, we're not talking about 5G again. That was done last week. Who's talking about phones?
No. He's on about you can go live from a PC, even if you ain't got 1,000 subscribers, but not from a phone. Something like that.
Wow, I didn't know that. Yes, you can. I'm not going to tell him that because that's my secret information.
Yeah, straight up. Keep that secret.
Yes, you can. I believe you can, man.
I can't fucking tell these people.
Yeah, it's like, what?
Oh, thank you, Black Hole. Cheers, man. But not the first show. This is the second.
Third. Technically
the third. But yeah, no, the first show was last week. Yo, tell
episode
me.
1.
But we'll call it a day ourselves now. I think we're done for the night. We've addressed a lot of people on here. Troll Hunter. Can't wait to see a video of Luke with it. Antifa over his knee, spanking him, it.
Him,
That's
it.
got to happen. That's got to
Him,
happen.
her, it. Fucking.
I've got to spank some Antifa.
Do some Antifa spanking.
Yeah, fucking. Yeah. Do you know how that's going to happen? Well, I'll be out. I'll be out on the 31st. Who's coming to see me on the 31st?
What's happening
I'll
on the
be in
31st?
London. It's the Brexit March thing, something happening in London.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a Saturday. I'll be out for that. I'm coming to see you people. I'm coming to see you dudes. So, never know. Might bump into some Antifa on my way out. Maybe. Bring it on.
Antifas.
Bring it on, you fucking pussies.
Oh, and we need some more topics going and people to talk to. So jump in. The best place is probably Telegram.
Shut up. Is the 31st a fucking Thursday? Oh, don't tell me it's a fucking.
So in the bottom left and the bottom right, you can contact either one of us. And please just chuck in if there's something you want to talk about. Jump in there. We've got some topics coming up.
Oh, it fucking is, and all. It's a Thursday. You motherfuckers. Why are you planning marches on a fucking Thursday?
Yeah, it's a bit of a weird date. That's straight after a live stream. What's wrong with you?
Fuck that live stream. I wanted to go to the fucking march. How about?
Whoa, it's the next day. If they did it on a Wednesday.
I'll be out fucking seal clubbing. You're gonna hold. Done me in here, ain't ya? You done me in. Fucking dickhead. I'll try and make it.
That's it.
I'll be out. Don't worry. I'll come after work, you fucks. Don't worry. Good night. Yeah, good night. Sharon Graham, good night, darling. We'll call it a day, Funds.
Yep.
I love you, people. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for putting up with our shit. I should have reset my tablet. I didn't realise it would do that. But it's a gay cunt when you don't reset it. So whatever. It likes to have a mind of its own. Thank you for tuning in. Next Wednesday will be the same thing again. I love yous. You've kept me going, you know. As long as I can get these sort of numbers every week, we're good as gold. We'll have a laugh. We'll fucking next week we've got a different guest. And I will let you know who that guest is. Don't worry. And we'll do an advert for him as well. So thanks everyone for tuning in. Go and have your tea, Austin. Shane Austin.
Much love. People, please make sure you jump in the telegrams or even on YouTube. You can just comment and tell us what topic you want to cover, what you think's important, and yeah, as long as it's not Brexit, we'll do it.
Ta-ta, darlings.
See you later. Peace out.